Hey guys, welcome to HunterBBQ livestream. Sorry for the delays. So now get back to the game of Z Origins, and so can look at how's the progress and how going to play this game today. I will say my power currently is pretty much high, and of course there's a lot of crazy things going on with my channel, but nothing gonna affect the game of Z, because AOZ is very fun game, and always there's a lot of events that we can do. And of course, once we play this game, we will just forget about whatever the problems we have in our real life, and just let's focus on the game. So you can see I have a lot of things to collect because I just trained them, chased them earlier, and let's carry some of my troops just to make sure they are okay. Collect some of the free gift. Okay. So let's train back some of my troops, but before I train any of my troops, okay, I think I am aware that the game sound is not on the go. So let me fix that now, just to make sure the game sound is on functional. Okay. So let's see if the sound is working or not. I think the sound's still not working. Just let me check the setting very quick, just to make sure the sound have to be there. Not really. Okay, I think I need to restart the game just to make sure the sound is working, because I have this problem most of the time, but not going to worry about that. Just a very quick restart I'll do. Right, so you can see or I think there's problem with this screen problem. So sometimes the what do you call that, those setup really mess up a little bit more or less. Let's just make sure it working now. Now it's working back. So we are back to the game. The next problem is the sound. Yeah, now finally we have the sound back online. All right, so let me check. Is that yeah, the sound is there. All right, so now before you want to train any troops, you can check this out. Okay, we have this sniper going to train about 600 units, and then we will be training her about 7 and 43 minutes 25 seconds. But if we do something like this, then we might train them faster. So we change to this different officer, and we have another officer, and so on. We have a little bit speed up, and you can see the training speed a bit weird. Yeah, we got a little bit faster with our training speed. Now we are down to 7 hours and 34.26. How much is that? I need to write it down just to make sure I get the calculation correct instead of giving the wrong information. Okay, so now let's change back to those different officer that we have in setup. Then can check back the training time. You can see from 43 minutes, I mean still is 7 hours, but 43 minutes down to 34. That is about 9 minutes faster. I mean, just a little bit quick change, like we press to here, just change the officer. Then we just come here to do the same thing, like recruit, and here, and then do some recruit, and go here we do the recruit as well. Yeah, we want this cannon. Then this one we'll wait a little bit more. After that we just change it back to those lead officer, and let's change to another lead officer. I think I didn't have need one more officer that to make it work, but now it's fine. So you can see it's very quick, so you can gain some buff instead of you let your officer not very useful idle on the background. But now you fully use them. That's why some of the officer skill you can use them correctly when you know how to swap them and use it. So now we have this just to make them upgrade of our own zombie and have one more free gift. So let's collect all of those free giftings. You can see a lot of things that we can collect. It's not a very busy game. That's why when I have time, I just play. Not having a lot of time, we just come in and send our resources truck, go out and gather some of the resources. But mostly we want to have our resources truck stand in our territory. Not because we will get a lot of speed up during our territories, but also prevent anyone try to kill your farm. So you can see my city now is 22 level. So my current level, ranking is on 12. It's not super high, but also not super low. Working on my way up to top 10 is a little bit far because I can see my power and others officer powers. And let's compare those city level. Yeah, city level. So I'm on 22, and you can see the top one currently is on 26, the second one on 25th. So 22 is a lot of us stuck on 22. So I think it's still fine, not very bottom, but also not very top, because I'm not really spend a lot of money for this account. As long we just keep playing, everything will be fine. You can see my gathering still not coming back from the morning I sent until now. They still doing their job. That's why it's very convenient. You have to send your troops out one time. How about maybe one day you have to send them 2 times? That is really enough. But of course, you need to join a reliable alliance to have that protections, because if someone try to attack your farm, then you can't have any backup, or you can't have any so-called protections. So because currently our alliance is the top one, you can see alliance power ranking, alliance Q, everything is on top one. Alliance territory, I mean any other things that is not very important at this moment, but we are still not ranked very low. Alliance benefit buildings ranking, I mean, sometimes it's based on locations, but all those top 2 and top 3 alliance, they are under the same family now. That's why we are not really fighting any one of them, because everyone is the family of these nations. 510. That's why we try to be kind and friendly with each other. That's how everyone's working together now. And let's see that we have some of the events. These very good events, just to let you claim a lot of resources and free resources. But if you want to claim more resources that you already unlock some of the level, you can just go ahead and unlock it. My country currency is different, so your country currencies will be different. Just check it out. It's not very expensive, as long you can wait until like almost you can unlock most of the level, then before you can purchase that, so that you won't be wasted anything. because you can see I'm almost down to the maximum level. If 30 is the maximum now, you can see I can't scroll anything down already. So still have 5 days before this event end. If you work it out somewhere almost the end, you can try to make it a purchase, so get even more resources and more reward from there. Others like those event, actually I'm not trying to win it, because a lot of event very hard to win. But of course, if we aim it correctly and we can win it, of course, that is how we try to play the game right sometime. But you can't always win everything. That is what I try to say. But even though we didn't win the event, but of course we still have a lot of free things on our game. That's why you can just continue process and continue to progress more and more level, just to make sure we have everything up to the standard level and fight for our alliance. And the trick I just show you actually is work for buildings and research as well. You can see my research is not on the go. So let's say I want to do this research on military, and then I want to make my now currently can't upgrade this unless I will try that. But let's do another one. Let's do this one, 11.16 and 30 seconds. So it's like very much a lot of time. So let's do a comparison. 11.16, just let me write it down so I won't get confused. 11.16 and then 30 seconds. All right. So let's do this little bit trick again and see how it works. So now currently it's on gathering speed. So let's move it to this doctor, and so that give me a little bit extra research speed, and this hacker, and two of them give me research speed. And let's go back to the same research that we want to do a research. The mid-range weapon 2, and now you can see from 11 hours we down to 9 hours and 30 seconds. That is about 2 hours speed up. Just a little bit tricks, you know. Just go there and change your officer and do the things, then you know, everything's will work out for you. Actually, it's work for those wall upgrade for those defense tower, and also work for this one, the garage upgrade. All of these work with the research as well. That's why sometimes you have to understand what you should really try to use their benefit when you try to do some research or building, you know, and gathering speed, because that is how their buff come in and give you the buff when you need them. If you are not changing them, definitely they are not really useful to your account and not useful to your game. That's why you try to gain. The more benefit you have, the better you can gain. Now I change back to the gathering speed. That's why I try to send my fleet out just to gathering again. So you can see the orc I already gather out. Its time left is 0. That's why it's very quick when you have all those buff to help you out. Let's do some of the alliance contributions. So our alliance will be more and more stronger, instead of us being strong, but our alliance can't be strong. That is not very helpful. We always want our alliance to be strong, so we have a lot of like our buddy, our friends, our members, our teammate, our fighter, everyone can fight together for one same goal. That's why everyone should contribute to your alliance if you like to stay in your alliance and do more. So this elite farm has no one gather, and it will stay forever. That's why I try to send a team there just to make it refresh, and so that it will become another resources instead of you know, stuck there. So I withdraw those two since I in the game, so I can send them again out, so they are not like 80% and only left 20%, just doing everything on the same time. And that's why they will be what I call that, come back exactly almost the same time, so I don't need to log in the game separately. So now we have this as well, no one gather, and we have this one, no one finish it, like another 430,000. So let's send a small team. I don't have any troops left, so let's wait a little bit and send one of small team just to make it down to 0, and so that it will be changed to anything else after the reset time. So from now, our fleet is very slow to come back to our base. So let's see base, what I have to do, what I can do with my base. So feel some of the skill is very good, but sometimes the skill is not what we need. Then just leave it alone. Not really try to push everything into the skill that we are not needed. So we have some of the good skill, but the mainly skill that we want to focus is on those warfare, just to make sure that we have all those best skill to make up our troops more buff for attack and defense. This is the most important buff. Mostly we want to aim for the long range one, long range expert, so can give our long range troops about attack and defense. That's the most important skill that I need to learn as soon as possible, but I'm not getting that yet. So just wait for the game. I mean, this is a long-term game. The more we play, the more the game will reward us, give more and more free things, and about the time we will get everything on that. So we still have some of the new event that I'm going to play. You can see I have 10 attack for this event just to kill some of the big boss, like on this world map. So I did this event on the first week already, and this is the second time I'm seeing this giant what's his name again, Doom Iron. So challenge him is just to get those reward, but you can see we still have 2 hours something before we finish the event, so we can just wait a little bit more, not to do now, so we will be gain more troops to attack him when we have time. So this definitely is reward that, I mean, this is the event that we're going to be careful, but now it's not starting yet, is it? Because this one need the allies to make the activations, and so they will come. But now I think everyone just chill out until the most activated time. That, I mean, a lot of people online then will try to do that, but now it's not the correct time. So basically, it's not a lot of things to do in the game until there is war. So what I basically try to do with my account now is try to level up. I mean, just chill up, gather some of the resources, and then make up your account become very strong. The most reason that we want to have that is because this capital going to open. You can see another 3 days, 16 hours and 47 minutes and 01 second. Now it's another minutes now. So once the capital open, there will be like a few options that we can choose. The first one is I mean, the whole nations already work out one of the plan, like do anyone want to go to a war to have a fair fight before everyone declare they are the capital president, or they can just do a random war, anyone who wins and then who capture the capitals and be the first presidents, and they can appoint some of the cabinet. But the problem is whether which side, I mean which option you try to choose, there's always war, because this is the new nations from the start play until now, and this is the first time the capital going to be opened. That's why whether you want to have a peace war or you want to have friendly war or any kind, I mean, everyone just want to give a try just to make sure who is the the first president and the best alliance in your nations, instead of like talk it out like, okay, maybe I capture this time so they can capture the next time, but it might work, might not be work. And you can see here we have a very nice skin of this base. this space, even show some of the Japanese style buildings and Japanese shore. So it's just like, you know, cut off some of the thing, but now currently he is on this shield just to make sure that no one touch his space. And basically I'm very peaceful, stay on my land here. I'm not really moving anywhere, but you can see a lot of the base getting fire. I'm not really sure they are in the war or not, but based on their level is very low, or maybe like average level. That's why some of them might be a farm. Like you can see this one house 1, 2, 3, 4, and then some of the numbers. Definitely those are others people farm. So what they do basically, they just try to farm up their buildings and level, so that those farm like your sub account can support some of the resources and some of the firepower, whatever that, to your main account and make your main account progress faster. And doing all of this basically is free. That means if you doesn't want to purchase anything in the store, like let's show this one. We have resources. You can see resources. In resources, you can purchase all kind of resources. I mean, if you do not want to purchase all kind of resources because they need to pay real money, then definitely can do some of the farm. And those farm will give you the resources that basically can purchase in the store. But if you do not want to have that kind of hassle, like a lot of extra things to do, definitely can, you know, purchase time, use real money to purchase time. Definitely that is equal to the same thing. Like you try to save your money, but you going to, you know, contribute and try to play more on the game. That's how the cash and the time become equal to some of the value. So if let's say you want to save about 20 hours just to make a new account, make some farm account just to give you exactly the same package that you're going to purchase in these resources, that is like 20 hours job. Or you just, you know, pay I think this one is, let me do a calculation back to those, like USD is how much, just to have a rough number, is about maybe $5. So this package might be a $5 package. It's not very expensive, because like for $5 USD is not very expensive, but means some people just do not like to pay anything at all. So definitely work out. You want to have a free ways to work it out, so you can still play until the top, because everyone try to purchase, they might not have unlimited money, but you have unlimited time that you can put in your efforts and try to make more farm. Like this guy, he have like 9, maybe 10 or something more just to support his own account, like this one and this one, because it's red one. Not really sure who is who, but definitely I mean, this each of C origin game as definitely have two way, like you want to have the pay to win route, or you can just play all the way free to pay, but you have to put more efforts just to make sure you have more account, more farm. So those farm give you the free resources and free support to your main account, and so your main account can progress faster. And you know, once you progress faster, everyone will say how you did it, why you become so strong. And of course you will tell them, because you try to put even more effort into the game. That is how you get your rewards. So this one elite oil field, definitely I do not want to put full, because several 100k and we have 4 person inside. And check it out, everyone try to gather out the whole elite farm. So definitely I just try to get some of the potions, not to, you know, gather all of them, because that is not going to happen. And we are wasting to send over troops just to gather that. So let's gather this one, because I want to help my allies just to, you know, make sure clear those no one farm, and those farm will, you know, change to anything else. At least it's not idle there, like all of this, like this one, no really anyone going to care about it. So let me send a groups there and, you know, make it a refresh. So this one won't stay a farm forever, and no one even want to touch it and become a waste. So after that, I need to send one more group. So let's send to this one because I have a full groups. Okay, I need to become VIP to send. So let's see, I have 4 truck already sent out. So let's make my VIP active now because I have a few VIP definitely can use for 3 days. So let's use it 1. And now I have VIP 3 days, so I can just send another truck. Send another fleet just to collect these resources. And see, this one is already gathered out, and on the reset time, another 1 hour and 30 seconds. 1 hour and 30 minutes instead of second. All right. So I think the gathering is already done. But you can just check the gathering one more time. You can see let's send one group is about 8 hours. So definitely we just send like 3 times or 2 times a day. Definitely is enough. No, not really busy on the game. Until we have war, then definitely you want to stay on the game or you want to win some of the events, then you have to do it correctly and stay in the game just to make sure you get all of the points that you want to make sure that you win it. So you can see some of our allies is very happy. What is better than you join a very happy alliance? All of them talk about, very happy that they say a lot of members online. It's not very good to go into those chat on this live stream. I just want to show you the alliance is one of the success for everyone play a game. It's because not we try to just play a game, but we also try to make a fun, make those happy with those friends, even though they're just in the game, but definitely they can give you more fun than just win the game because they are real persons and they are real humans in the world somewhere. So definitely they can be your real friends instead of you just play the game alone and not knowing what's happening. Sometimes you need help, like I need a lot of help from the start because I'm not really understand this game from the start, and I asked my alliance and they were very helpful and always try to give me a lot of advice how I can become a better one and how I can be better and getting more buff and a lot of tips and tricks. That's why some kind of good alliance, they give you a lot of support, a lot of advice, and make your account progress even faster. But I still want to play the boost like play the gameplays I always like to play. The tower defense in this game is very, very fun because you will have this challenge that is unlimited round. But I just try to play it for relax instead of try to hit everything correctly because we already know it's not very easy to become a top 1 in those events. That's why I also try to play it correctly, but not going to aim it to become like 100% win. But definitely I need to set up how I'm going to defend this one just to make sure I defend it correctly. So I think this one is laser because laser is very, very good. So just focus on this route just to make sure this all level 2. And then, alright, just try this one. Yeah, I already know the path that this one want to go to where. So let's do this one here. So definitely we can defend a few more rounds. And this next one will open, so we have to defend that as well. Okay, now we have an option to choose what to choose. Definitely this one is much more better. But I would like to have some tower buff instead of give me anything else. Because that is what very important. But I mean, this machine is definitely one of the OP item that we want. I mean, that's still okay. So let's put it there. So let's work out this tower. So now this tower also start to shoot. If stay on level 1, then might not be work. So now some of the zombies try to come out from the second door. That's why I also need to try to kill them now instead of let them move and pass. Alright, so now I need to yeah, alright. Okay, resources is definitely a good thing. So let's get the resources. So let's slow it down instead of everything just too quick and we can't react correctly. I mean, here we can have a laser. So just to make sure laser everything down. And here we can have a laser. But the problem is those extra zombie, they will try to pass through. That's why we need this rocket here. And let's put 3 rocket. So anyone, I mean here or anywhere come here, we will try to rocket them down instead of let them pass. And those small one will die and the big one will use some laser here and some laser here just to make sure they are not passing with those big one. And on the top side, definitely we have a lot of laser. Those laser definitely will aim the big one. You can see all those big one will die with those laser first. That's why, I mean, on this settle down line, we want to kill all those small creeps and do some of the, yeah, the big one with those laser just to make sure that it's correctly. Alright, so now we have 2 resources. Definitely percentage is better than this 300 over time, but 3% is very low. We just get that the 6% already, but I mean, since we have no chow, so let's make the speed not too quick because you can see this side try to coming out something else. So I definitely need this laser here just to make sure any big boss coming out here will be die as soon as possible. And this rocket can do their magic to just to kill any small creeps here trying to pass through. And you can see we have some of the tower really trying to do their best job to defend on the top. So let's get this laser on level 2, so you can not only cover this gate, but you will also cover some of the big root as well. But this big bug is very hard to kill at some point, so just to make sure that we have enough firepower, like all those small things coming from that big bug just now. So I need to upgrade this particular tower to, I mean the slow tower to become level 2 and this one to be a level 2, because this one and this one cover almost the biggest area that we have, and this one also covers some of the big area, and this one too, just to make all of them to become some of the level 2. And let's get this to the laser, then get level 2, and this one have to be a rocket when we cover this area as well. So here we still have some of the, alright, so now we have this purple. Definitely we want to have that purple, but our main focus on the tower is laser, not really on the slow tower. Unless this one is the legendary, then definitely we want to take this. Rocket definitely we want also, but I mean rocket we only got 3 towers on rocket, but now it's on 20%. It's not very much helpful. So we can take another resources for gold just to make sure we have a lot of extra percentage on gold, so we can have a better defense. And so let's build this one as well, and let's build this one. I mean all of the things have to pass through my gate, and that's why the ending is very important to guide first. And we will work all the way up again to defend on the top, but we might not have enough mineral just to upgrade all of them. Like the big bug coming again, so killing this big bug is the key. The more early kill will be at benefit, because all those rocket will kill all those small one. Otherwise until here we kill, then the small one will pass through with our laser that can't kill all of them. So you can see the zombies a little bit too aggressive now. It's very hard to defend. Some of them really passing through. I mean this is just 5th tower defense. I mean, so let's stop a little bit. When we have this kind of situation, like everything just pass through, definitely you can do a replay and then do a restart. We can't do the restart, then we can return to the current wave. So we can be back to the everything before started, like now. then we will try to check what definitely we can do just to fix those problems. Like here we have a lot of small crypts and they try to pass through here. That's why we need to set up some of the rocket here just to kill all those zombies try to pass. And this one can be a level 2. So now let's wait for a little bit and see what is the true problem that all those zombies passing through that I can't defend. And so I can put more defense on that side. Definitely we want to put more on the top instead of on the bottom. So this one will help a little bit more. Because the bottom one currently is very fine, but the top one you can see a lot of them just passing through and not enough defense. And let's get this one to level 2 as well. So we will be a little bit stronger. So a lot of small bugs try to pass, but I already have 3 rockets there to cover it up. So let's do all those laser just to kill. I mean, this rocket gives me a lot of benefit just to kill all these zombies on the earlier, but still passing through a lot of the zombie. So let's do back to the current wave. Stop a little bit. Here we can build a rocket here. Then here we can build another rocket. Just upgrade it as soon as possible. Then we'll kill all those small ones try to come out. And here we have a lot of dogs coming out as well. That's why we want to kill all those with rocket. So now you can see some of them really starting to die because I have more rocket now just to kill all those of the small crypts. I also need to kill those big bugs. I think at some point I might defend it, but at some point I might not because some of them already start to pass. So if this option is not the best one, so let's do a reset to the current wave. And so I have to do this rocket again. And then here we can do another rocket on here. And then we can do another rocket there. Just to kill anything small on this run, just to make sure we are not leaking too much. Yep. But the problem is that I still have these mini green robots. You can see I can use it. That's why I'm not going to lose this round too earlier. That's why I need to decide when to use this mini bot just to burn out all those zombies when I need it. But maybe now or maybe not. Let's see what is the best situation to use it. So some of the zombies start to pass, but it's not very critical. I mean, based on those previous effects, why I can't buy this one. Alright, so I already aware. Definitely build some of the rocket here can pass through this current level, and I still have some of the mineral to defend on here. Definitely is a good choice. So let's do this one here, and then let's do this one. So here we can build all those rocket. So definitely I can defend this round until there is no more choice. Then I have to upgrade those. I have to use the mini bot just to kill the enemy. Right now is a little bit perfect, but not super perfect. So we have to be a little bit slow just to make sure I have more time to react, so I can set up more tower for this defense. So one pass is not very scary because some of them might pass. So just let them pass for now. At least I can survive another round. So let's do this rocket. So and upgrade this rocket as well because mostly it's the small one passing through. So rocket is the key to kill the small one. Laser is the key to kill the big one. Let's do this one as well. Alright, so I think I somehow defended it this round, so we can pass and go to another round. So you can see a little bit trick here and there, and definitely we are defended one round and passed to another round. And I still have another 2 mini bot for burning any big army coming through. Okay, so the next choice is another 2 robots. I think it's much more better. Okay, so we have some of the bow, but this side start to have some of the enemy coming out. So let's do the laser for this side, and then we have to prepare for this rocket on the other side, because this side might be a very huge problem if it does have that. So maybe I set up a rocket here, so I can shoot down any zombie coming out as soon as possible, also helping the other line. And see the bottom also have some big one coming out. I mean everywhere coming, all those are zombie. That's why we have to decide where to cover first and where to cover last, to utilize all of our resources to make it correct decisions. So you can see some of the big ones start to pass now. A little bit small one try to pass. That's why we have to know how to defend it correctly, just to make sure they defend correctly. So you can see this one try to pass, almost passed already, but I think I can defend that one. No, it's passed through, so I think that is unfortunate. Okay, more and more might get passed through. So let's do some of the upgrade on the real side that we have, just to make sure we have more defense instead. Let's upgrade this one as well. I mean, let's upgrade this one instead. Yep, just one pass I think it's okay, because now we are almost defend almost perfectly. So I think it's okay to accept 1 or 2 leave, because it's not a very easy job to defend off them. But some of the big ones try to pass. Let's do the fire one now. So you can see the fire one is very important, just to kill all those big one and the small one. Some of the big one try to pass. So let's do this one and let's do this one. Okay, a lot of them try to pass. Okay, so let's reset this current wave, then I might really know how to defend. So this one definitely is not very scary, because some of the big one will try to pass. Definitely until here, the small one already dying. So let's make more defense on this side, because this side have a lot of big one pass, and on the bottom as well. So let's take this these 2 become a level 3. Yeah, okay. And then this one also become a level 3. Will be a very useful just to defend it up. I mean, this one become level 3 is more useful, and cover up on this rate, and also cover this rate, and also cover anything try to go out and go into our gate. Okay, maybe this one become level 2 is much more useful because you can see can kill that side. And yeah, so let's wait for this one to become level 3, because the bottom side is very hard to defend. Top side definitely let them pass through a little bit, supposed to be okay. So I think this guy this time can pass through. From the last time he passed through, but now it's not. You can see just a little bit different defense style. Everything's become changes a lot. That is how we should always adjust, just to make sure that we know how to defend it correctly, and we can pass through another round, so we can get even better rewards. So we need to upgrade this one, so it's not happening now, but definitely we are defended even better this time. You can see, and some of the very big one, I mean all of them is coming now, you can see. And some of the defense might start to leak now, but it's not very important, those small one, just to make sure kill all those big one first. But it's not happening, so I mean it's still okay. I still have health, can take another 1 more leak, but let's use this one on here, so I can kill all this big one. Yeah, and some of the small one as well, so I can defend a little bit better. Like now, yep, it's definitely defend much more better. You can see definitely we passed this round, and we advance to the next round. I mean, if that I kill that thing, but if that thing just pass through, then this round will lose. So let's do another setup just to make sure that I have a better setup just to make sure I can burn it out. So let's set this one and do a little bit quick. And let's do another laser here just to make sure any big thing come out, my laser will start to work on them. And then let's do this one here. Alright, so it's a little bit too quick, so I can't react correctly. So this is the guy that passed through. Now can see whether he will pass through or not. I think it will not. But now seems like he will pass through because I waste the money on the other side. So let's go back to the start so I won't waste the money to somewhere else that is not very worth to defend. So let's do this one. The main focus is try to kill some of the right side, but the left side is the main focus because the left side is the main road, mostly coming out of those big thing. Try to pass through. Let's upgrade all these to level 3 so they become very deadly. So this big guy try to pass through now. I don't think it will be happening now. You can see now he's dying because of a different setup that I just do this round. But some of the guys try to pass through. I mean that is unfortunately, but it's still okay. Just take it for now. And can see we are really defended a little bit okay this time. Even though it's like critical that a lot of zombies passing through. I mean all of them start to die. Yeah. So let's do this stop, and then just to make sure that I spend my gold correctly this time. Because some of them are already here. So let's do this one, and yep, let's do this one and do this one. Okay, that one passed, but you can see all other is not passing through. I mean, that's still okay. This round is passed, so save some of the mineral, wait for the next round. So now we have a lot of things that we can, I mean, freeze. This one is definitely good. 40 HP definitely is good as well. But this one is much more better. This one might give us a chance to go to next round. This one is just not really. So let's get this one. Alright, so we are going to the next round now. I think this gate and this gate will opening soon. So let's make sure that we are prepared and ready to defend what we are going to defend. So upgrade on this side is needed because that side is just too many things. So this side is start to need some defense as well. Let's do some of the rockets and this one rocket as well, just to make sure we have some rockets to work on those small guys. But you can see big guys try to pass. I think I somehow pressed it. Oh no, they passed the round. So I think unfortunately passed the round is not the things that I can reset. As long as your base is not die, you can always reset to the current wave. But I just a little bit slow to press that button. So now we are not try our best because I still have some item that I'm not used. I mean that's still okay because we are there fun. So we have our fun there, supposed to be okay. So let's do all those daily things, claim our free resources and those rewards as well. So let's check my gathering fleet. So you can see my gathering fleet. This one is 11 hours. The 8 hours down to like 7 hours. The other one 6 hours. This two is a little bit quick because this is the resources that on this farm. So definitely it's not the max one. I mean still okay. But I just sent my big fleet for gathering on this tree, so definitely it's worth it. And this one is like another 1 hour and 30 minutes or 40 minutes can come back to collect. So that's not very hard to do. Somehow that at least we have some of the 10 hours one, so we can keep on sending some of the 10 hours one and make sure that they're working all the times. I mean, when we work it out on like 12 hour a day, then we can just send it 2 times per day. They will just definitely work it out on all those resources. You do not really need to care them at all. But of course, someone might try to attack your farm. Like let's find someone farm next to us. Like this one is not under our alliance. It's under alliance called 510. And let's see this one, like F21. You can just attack it. But really use all my fleet. I mean, you can attack them, but the penalty is not very high. Try to attack all those farm, and you also try not to being friendly. Whoever try to work it out for you. I mean, if you want to attack anyone, it's better to try to do the scout things and check who are them, not to attack any allies, because before you try to attack anyone, you should really know whether they are allies, they are friends, or they are true enemy. Because the enemy won't just come to your territory and try to gathering some of the resources next to you. This one is the green one is our own commander. I mean yellow one, and then the white one. They are just not our alliance. It's like others alliance, but some of them is our allies. Some of them is not. That's why based on the color, we are very easy to identify them. But even though the color tell you who is the allies, who is not the allies, but you're also not trying to attack them until you are 100% confirmed that you attack that alliance name is under the enemy list, unless you might start the war or did some mistake without those the officer aware. That is not very nice, because everyone try to try to work it out very friendly, and that's why we try not to break those rules and play friendly until the capital open. And we also need to play those let me show you. This is the current nation map. You can see the current nation map is super big, and that's why this one nation definitely can gather about few thousand or maybe up to 10 to 20,000 member or players just to on one map. But definitely you do not want to be that overcrowded. I mean, most of them might go to the new nations, but I mean this map is very big. But what I try to talk about is the planets that have all those new what do you call that, new nations. You can see I'm on 510 nation currently. That's why we have all the different nation on the other side. If your nation is very weak, I mean, you try to kill everyone in your nation now. So when you try to fight with others nation, then you might not have a lot of fighter to do that. That is one of the problem we try to point it out. That's why you have to be very careful not to mess it up before everyone know what they are really doing. I mean, here we have a new planet and new nations. So anyone want to start now is the best time to start, because this planet is very new and very empty now. So if you start there, definitely can conquer this planet, because any old planet that is already have their owner. You can see a lot of flag, a lot of country flag, and even those they already have some of the planet king. You can see we have a rank 2, rank 4, and rank 5, rank 11, rank 6. I mean, the rank 1 is here. Currently is having this Korean flag. That's why if you want to fight for your country and your alliance and your family, you can see the first planet and the second planet, they are almost the same owner. That's why the planet war will win not only your own planets, but you also conquer the other planets that is on having a lot more nations that you are aware. Pull it out. No, let's go back. I mean, that is okay for the intro. So I mean, everyone understand how the nations work. That's why we try not to mess that out, just to make sure we are not going to do everything wrongly and make our own nations very very weak. Okay, so we have this level 9 to try it out whether we can win this or not. But it's not very easy to pass because this is the hard level. I just like show you that what is difference that we played before this map, but now I try to play it again. So we have normal mode. As you can see, normal mode I progress until this 21. But I have another mode that in this game is called hard mode. It's super hard to clear off them. So now it's on level 9. So let's try whether is it super hard or not really. That is how we try now. Like this one. So we have 3 slow. I think that's enough. And then let's pause it a little bit while we try to do the defense. Definitely want this rocket here, just clear anything small. Then here we're coming out some of the enemy as well. So I think here just do this laser. So we'll clear this as well. And here we need another laser, so we can clear this road and on this main road. So this one have to be a level 3 to cover the 2 side road. And this side, let's do another rocket. So anything, all 2 of them combined will be made on these key junctions. So we'll kill them, and this one can be a level. Yeah, this one can be a level 2. Alright, so let's do the speed up things. Just to make sure that the logic I have is correctly defended the first and second wave. Then we'll go to the next wave. So definitely this one can do the same, just to upgrade it to the level 3. And it will cover the main road and also cover the side road as well. So some of the small creeps try to pass, but my rocket is try to do their job, just to kill anything try to pass it. So now some of them passing, and this one can put a machine gun, because machine gun cover most of the range very very far. That's why we want it to be here, so we can start to power up and also clear anything start to passing by. So that is very important. Let's have this laser on level 2. I think that is enough. And here we need another laser on level 3, so we can cover on the other road. So you can see this one on level 3 can cover 2 side road, so we need it on level 3. And this last 2 definitely can be a machine gun, because we want to make sure nothing can pass through. But let's do this rocket upgrade as well, so those rockets can kill those small ones very very quickly. And this one is max level currently, so it's definitely okay for now. But this machine gun can upgrade 1 more level, so this machine gun become very very strong one. And this one can be a level 3 as well, so this one can be a level 2. So you can see the main road is a little bit small gap now. If this one become level 3, definitely we can cover almost this whole straight, become very very slow. So let's do this one and do laser. We just want to kill those big boss instead of kill anything else. So laser is max already, and machine gun is okay. So definitely the last 2 we want to do this machine gun, because machine gun can go up to level 4. I mean anything else is up to level 3 only. That is why I try to utilize the mineral that we have and not to let anything pass through, because we need to defend it perfect to get the achievement. So now you can see the big boss is on this side. This definitely is no use, so let's remove that. And here they try to pass. Yeah, this one definitely no use, this one also no use. But even though we have a lot of extra mineral, what else we can do, because nowhere you can build anything else. So let's speed it up and see the result instead. So you can see definitely defended well. You You can see I get 3-star past this level, so I can go to the next level and try to do it a better one. And of course, reward is what we try to do and get every single level we try to pass. So now we play this hard level, level 10. This one is a 2-door level. You can see from the start here until here. So this one is the best to have this slow, because you can see almost cover the whole street. Put it on level 2, so cover a better one. And then we need this rocket on this side, so we can cover 2 sides. And let's make it a level 3. And on here, we want to have one slow, so anything try to pass through here, we start to be slow. And then let's do some of the laser here. So let's try to do that job. This one is laser definitely, because we'll cover 2 straight. Just to make sure nothing will be passing through. And this one need a slow tower here, so this laser can cover 2 sides, and 2 sides also have a slow instead of 1 side. But I mean, this one can be a machine gun. Let's do this one a machine gun, so we can cover the whole straight. And this one have to be a laser, because we are not enough laser at this moment. Laser is a main reason that we can kill all those big boss. Otherwise, we can't do that. So let's do it correctly. This one have to be a machine gun, because machine gun cover much more area. Let's make it more useful than those cover very small area. These two can be a laser, so any big boss they will do their job. Okay, so this one can be a machine gun. Oh, again, so can cover this side and then this side that you will cover. Yeah, so everything is looking good for now. Until these big guys start to pass, then you will see the problem, because we are not enough anything to kill any big boss try to pass through here. So let's do a restart just to understand how to defend it correctly. So definitely we need one slow here, so this whole street is slowed down. Then here we have to start to have all those let me think about it first. We need this laser, and then let's do all those laser, because we are not enough to cover this street if anything big try to pass through. So definitely we need all those laser just to make sure we kill any big boss try to pass through. Yeah, that's the most case that we want. I mean, level 3 is the max level. Yep, then let's have one slow. At least this one still do something. Alright, then here definitely we need this. I mean, this one can be a rocket, can be anything else. This one just mainly focus on. I mean, this one we can. Yeah, alright. So let's do a reset. This one can be a machine gun. If the coverage is enough, you can see until level 4, it can cover all of this street and cover some of this street, but it's not very useful. I mean, let's do a test whether it will cover the end of the street or not with this level 4. So some of the dog pass, and I will just slow it down. Yep, now slow it down. You can see the machine gun is not doing anything to this dog, so I know it's not working. So this one can be the rocket, because this one can kill anything try to pass through. So level 3 or level 4 is okay, so let's do a level 4. And here do a level 2 slow tower. Then we have this, all those laser. Try to work it out to kill anything try to pass. Yep, and do a level, I mean speed up 4 just to speed up everything. Then have all those laser. You can see this rocket start to have this job, but I think this is bug when we have times 4, because I have this problem all the time. So we have to do times 2 instead of times 4. I mean, this one can start on level 3 first, so we can have more defense on the other side instead of using all those resources on one tower. Then we can't cover anywhere else. Yeah, like this one, we have even more power to power everything up, just to make sure everything is powered up. So we can do times 2. I think times 2 is okay, not having any bug. Okay, we still have the problem that something passed through. I mean, what is that? Definitely, maybe some of the invisible things that will pass through. That's why we need this slow tower, because anything past going through this straight will die with this slow tower. So definitely we need that. So let's do this one at level 3. Then let's do this one level 3, and this one level 3. So definitely we are defended our base. This 1, 2. So let's do times 2 this time. Let's start to kill some of the zombie. This will have to be times 3 as well. I mean level 3. So now we pass the wave without a problem, because I think I set up this slow tower is going to kill anything else. So finally those invisible things die, maybe. So now we have some of the dog try to pass. That's why we are very careful of this dog, not to let them pass. So let's do this upgrade. So I do need to kill those big boss, because those are the things that passing through and make my game lose. Like now, they try to pass and my laser start to work on it. I mean, that's working fine. This one have to be a machine gun, because this one can go up to level 4. Instead, everything just stuck on level 3 by now. And that's why this machine gun can be a consideration on this early level on this tower defense. Yeah, let's try to kill things now. It's good. At least kill some of the things. So the big boss try to come out now. Have to be super careful. Just to kill this big boss. Alright, so let's upgrade it and upgrade those. The big boss is not seeing anyway. This one die, I mean that one die, everything die. Alright, so let's do this one to level 3 as well, this one to level 3 as well. You can see the level 4 gun is working, but some of the dog try to pass. Unfortunately, the dog passed. Why? I mean, why there is some of the dog pass? It's unfriendly with those dog, I would say. But nothing else I can do. But I aware this tower is definitely something that we need. So I guess at some point we need this rocket to be here. So this rocket will try to do his job to kill. And rocket can be a level 4. Yeah, that is the problem. So this one we need to have one slow, and we can have this laser. Yep, let's do a time 4. And here we can have what I mean. Let's do another rocket, because I will not a lot of big boss try to pass through. Mostly it's those small creeps, and rocket is the best one to kill those small creeps. But now we start to have some of the second door big boss coming out, so definitely want to kill them as soon as possible. Like this one is the big boss try to pass, so I'm not allowed them to do that. Okay, so let's slow it down a little bit more, just to make sure not going to have anything panic. So let's do this machine gun. So this machine gun can start to work on anything try to pass through. I just hope that this machine gun can do something on the last gate, so at least a little bit more support is good. But it's just not going to work that way. So I think maybe I can do this one here. So it will start to cover the second door. No, it's still not working. We have to make it a level 3 instead. Let's spam it until we get this to a level 3. It's still not working. We need another 7. Okay, finally become level 3, but all those zombies already passed. Okay, so let's do this one to be a level 3 because we need to kill all those anything on the last level. Let's this rocket try to work it out. Yeah, so finally rocket is more useful, I would say. Alright, I think this time we are defended correctly. Let's do this one to level 3 so we can burn all those zombie down as soon as possible. I think some of the big boss will coming out, so let's do this laser thing just to make sure kill big boss when they come out. So definitely we can do some times too, just to make sure we are already defended and we are prepared for the next level. Yeah, finally we passed it perfectly. 3-star. Alright, so let's collect some of the resources and go to the next game. Level 11. Okay, this one is kind of very interesting. The zombies coming up from this side have 1 o'clock moving, then come to this middle side. So from this one, I can definitely work out something. I mean, we can put a slow here. It's like almost cover one of the side, and everything can be anything. I mean, from the start we need the rocket, so let's make this rocket max out. Since this will be working one, let's do this one a rocket. Let's see it will cover up or not. Okay, so let's see start to see this rocket whether it will be run. I mean, or it will not be working, then I just swap to anything else. You can see the zombie coming out. This rocket is not really doing, and now it's doing something. So at least this rocket is working. Then I can move to the second thing, to make this laser. Yep. Okay. So at least we have something start to work. And let's do what we can do more. Let's do this machine gun, because we can cover the ending door and then the starting door. Yep. Let's go to level 4 and see whether it will work or not. Alright, let's speed it up a little bit more, so we are not going to play some slow game, but we try to play a little bit quicker than we thought that we can defend it up. So now, okay, at some point the game crashed. I don't think that is very big problem because yeah, I can fix it. So the game back online. At least that level is not considered a problem for now, because it's not causing us anything to win or lose on that round. So definitely I can just go back and play back that round, just to need to remember what is the setup that we have, so we do not need to work it out again and again. Not this one, so give me a 1 minute. I just need to check it out. What is the problem to cause this game crash currently? Okay, I don't think that is the problem with the game. Instead, I think might be my PC overheat just now. That's why I need to make it some of thing not running. That's how I try to make my PCs not overrun. Yeah, sometimes that is the problem. I mean, it's not very big problem because it's not on the wall at the moment. Even though it's on the wall, I just get back to the game like 10 seconds, maybe less, like 5 seconds. I really get back to the game. That is the most important thing that we need to know when we have a wall. Then we need to get back to the game as soon as possible, just to make sure that we are not missing any important moments. Right, so let's get back to the level that I playing just now. On the hard one, and let's go to the hard one, and then level 11s. So let's pause, and this one have to be a rocket. So any zombie coming out, we will deal with them. I think this one can be a laser, because laser, I mean, maybe it work, maybe not. Let's see whether it cover on the first run. Yeah, it's cover on the first run, so it's better than we have a laser is better than the rocket, but the rocket is level 4, laser is level 3. That's one of the problem. Then this of the slow tower can put it on level 3 or even higher level, but that's fine. And we have some of the laser tower again. This one we can have yeah, I think we have laser all the way. It's the best because in the end we already have this rocket tower work on those small things, so we need these laser towers just to work on all those big boss. You can see all those small ones die super quickly, but the big boss try to pass through, and that's why we need those laser just to kill all those big boss, not to let them pass through. Okay, I mean, now it's okay. Let's slow the game a little bit down just to make sure we have everything working correctly. So enemy will try to pass here. Let's pull another slow here, and then we'll move somewhere here. Then we'll put another slow here. So we can cover here and cover here, and this one can put laser. Mostly any small creep will die there. That's why we start to have some of the laser, start to deal with those big boss. Mostly big boss will pass. Those small one is not. That is the logic. So you can see we are doing quite good at this moment. I mean, yeah, the big boss coming. We already have tower defense waiting for them, so it's no worry. Those laser will deal with those big boss. That's why I already know how to defend it correctly, as long as we understand how each of the level coming. Okay. Everything looks good. Those small ones, some of them pass, but not anything important. You can see the laser will pick it up as well. That's why only big boss try to pass. So not any real threat. Let's do this one to level 3, so we'll cover the other side as well. So the final wave coming, so definitely we will pass. Let's speed it up a little bit. Wow. I mean, this one try to pass, but of course it's not, because it's die to our defense. So let's do maximum upgrade, just to make sure we have maximum defense. Alright, so the bottom side is already clear, only the top side, so we upgrade anything that we have, because almost every tower is max level already. So let's do whatever that we can, just to make sure we are not wasting any resources that we are not used. Alright, so those big boss die, the small creep is very easy to deal, because this rocket tower still can shoot some of the enemy here. Definitely we pass this round, so we can advance to the other level. Level 12. So let's go in. And this one is a little bit hard to defend, if I remember correctly, because our base is here. We have 3 starting, and then two door on the middle, and then one last door is on the side here. This one definitely will pass. I mean, this one is the most scary one. That's why we need to put those. Let's put this rocket here, just to guide this door, and then guide anything try to pass through. Then let's put all those laser here, so anything is here, we'll start to kill them. Instead of any of them try to pass, then we have another laser here, so we'll cover this door and cover this side as well. This one is a little bit tricky. I'm not sure what to build on the last one, so let's leave it alone. And then let's do one slow tower here, and we have this rocket tower here, so at least this one will deal with anything try to come out. Yep, we're not really build a lot of slow, because not a lot of area that we can build our towers. So let's focus on how we can kill the big boss after that. I can see all those small ones die to the rocket tower. That is very good, but more to come. Some of the big one also try to pass, but at least we have our defense correctly. Is supposed to be defend correctly, so not very worried about it. A lot of small one and some of the big one, but our rocket towers is doing the job. I mean, the laser one is also doing that job too, but mostly it's the big one pass even more further. But definitely I defended it quite well, I would say. Not until now. You can see a lot of them try to pass. So let's do this machine gun. So machine gun can deal with anything. Yep, definitely I need this machine gun to be a max level, but here we also need some of the defense as well. Let's do this one to be a level 3, and then let's make this one to level 4. So this slow tower can burn out all those small creeps very quickly. You can see this door try to come out some of the big boss. Definitely we want to kill them as soon as possible as well. So some of the small creeps, they try to pass through. That's why I need more. Okay, some zombie pass through already, and then this big boss as well. That's why I need to restart it, just to understand how to defend it correctly. I mean, from here and here, from here and here, we can definitely have this rocket well shoot somewhere here. Okay, the laser will shoot here, and then we'll try to try to pass through. And the laser here. We need slow here, just to make sure this one burn out anything. Then the rocket here is working very well, definitely. But also not sure is it the best one or not. So let's do the rocket here. And definitely on the back route we need those laser, because that is how we defended anything try to pass. Yep. Okay. So on the real one, it's very depend on one tower instead of everything else. This one, let's do this machine gun. And here we have another laser, because this one just work it out. Then we can have this laser. Alright, so this one definitely we need something to defend it up. Let's do, what can I do? Definitely, I mean, let's do laser all the way, because laser is the one that anything try to pass. Right now we're having a lot of those zombies try to pass through, but I'm not very worried, because I definitely can defend up to wave 5 before any zombie can deal any real damage to me. Right now I'm still fine. So let's this one be level 4, this one be a level 4, this one be a level 4. So make sure I have the best power defense on the most of the ending tower. So those one will be the final defense that I have, instead of I do not have the best defense on the real one. Then those enemy, I mean those zombie that try to pass, will not be the nice one that I want to have happening. So now the big boss try to pass. So let's do a ×2 instead of ×4. Make sure this one is going to be die. Yep. Let's press the wrong one. This one is no more useful. This one no more useful. This one can't be used. This one can't be used. This one definitely can be the laser gun. So we'll start to shoot all these big boss. Then let's move one level of the speed. So now you can see all the small one will take care by the level 4. Definitely no problem. This one can sell. Then can upgrade this one instead. And I mean all of them is already maxed out. So let's do a ×4 and see how we kill this lobster. If lobster try to pass through, but the lobster will be burned out and not be cooked. And definitely we can eat it with a fresh meat. Definitely pass this level so that we can go to the next level. So I mean the next level will be the last one I try to play today, whether I pass it or not, because I think I already show enough of this tower defense. Let's look at other things. So this one have 2 doors coming out with those enemy, I mean zombie. So let's see how I'm going to have an idea how to defend it. Definitely 2 of them will be joined exactly this moment on the middle. That's why this one is the best to have this slow tower, a little bit high level, just to make sure it show down those zombie and burn them out. Level 4 is currently the highest level. And here we can have this laser, because it's the ending. When ending mostly is just to kill all those big boss. So let's do this level 3, and then let's do this level 3. So you can see cover this side a little bit and then cover the main road. That's the things that we want to do. Then here and here we can definitely do another, I mean this one can do a slow, this one can do another slow, just level 1. Then we can burn those enemy down very quickly, like this. Okay, we have no more fun, so let's do that. I mean we just do those laser will be done, definitely. Okay, we have some of the leak. I'm not sure how that's work, but definitely there is leak. Alright, so let's do the restart just to make sure what is really happening now. Make sure we are not doing anything wrong. I mean, we can do the slow tower here and then do one slow tower here, but mainly we can focus the slow tower here, and here is a much more better job, and do it a level 2 and then do it level 2. And this one can just leave it a level 1. I mean, this kind of cost is even cheaper. Then we can do this rocket tower instead of the laser, because we want to kill all those small creep before they go to the final state. Then we can do this level 3 laser, so they will start to have their work job done. Let's move it. I mean, all of these can be the, this one can be the laser, so I think it will reach to the other side. Then this one can be the machine gun, because it will have to defend the other side. I mean the ending side as well, but also the starting side as well. So let's do that. So let's do ×2 for now. Right, so you can see some of the machine guns starting to work now, and then you can see the rocket tower start to work. Definitely the rocket towers work even more than any machine gun, but the machine gun mainly purpose is try to defend anything go to my base. That is the main purpose, to defend. So not anything very seriously. At least we defended the first wave, and now we are on the second wave, and slowly we'll go to the third wave. Let's get this one and this one become the laser gun first. So some of the small creep try to pass, but of course I have some of the laser gun prepared in the rear one, so I can kill them as soon as possible. They try to reach to the main road and they will die instantly. Let's do this one to level 3 and this one to level 3 as well. And this one, these two have to be a level 3 to reach the other road to be a helpful tower, instead they sit here and do nothing. Yep, definitely done that. So here we can do this machine gun, and here do one machine gun. So this machine gun can upgrade and also cover here, maybe a little bit more or less, because I already upgraded almost everything. But I think I can upgrade some of them to become a level 4. Yeah, I think that is even better idea. So let's do this one to become level 4. So now dog pass, and nothing really worry about that. I mean, no tower going to defend that is one of the big problems, because I don't know why it does someone to defend that. So let's do this one, this one, this one. So I mean level 111 is okay, so not waste too much of the fun. Then we want to have the rocket on the front as soon as possible, because that is how we burn down all those small zombies as soon as possible before they even reach to the bottom side. And my laser tower, I have to be very busy to deal with them. That is not a very nice one. So let's do a level 2 slow here, because these two not upgraded, so can use the fun on the top side. And let's do this laser again. Alright, so everything's supposed to be fine for now. So let's do a ×4. And start to build all those become this laser instead. Alright, so almost there. Then we are utilize all the slot that we can build tower. They are all now built out now. So let's make this one. I'm very sure nothing is passed, but it's still I think that is the bug. That's why sometimes the ×4 is working, sometimes not working, because 100% is nothing passed through, otherwise my laser tower will start to react. That is one of the problem. But anyway, it's not causing us any big problem. We can just restart to work it out. Right, so I think I pressed that wrongly. So level 3 rocket, and then here we have a level 3 rocket. So we'll start to work it out and then have 2 slow tower on level 2, at least have decent slow area. Then we start to have this laser gun that is have to be a level 3. Then we have 1 slow here, and then we have another slow, and then we have another slow. So this one can upgrade again. Then just like a little bit fun to make this to level 4 as well. That level 4 is the max level. Okay, so let's do a ×2 instead of ×4 before the bug coming out again. So now we have 2 sides of the rocket level 4. Definitely can deal with any of those small creeps. And then we have 2 level 3 laser that definitely can kill anything try to pass through. So let's build another 2 level 3 laser as well. Okay, we're almost there to get this level 3, so we'll cover on 2 roads instead of 1 side of the straight. Some of the dogs try to pass, so definitely we need something to defend that. Definitely our laser gun did that. Did their best to defend it. That is very good job. So this zombie and this big one try to pass. Our laser gun have to do something. Yep, now they did that. I think that is very good. So let's do another level 3, because on those slowing tower, of course we want to get some of the benefit when they're slowed down and kill them instantly. So let me focus to make those laser tower to become level 4. So once they become level 4, it's super deadly. You can see they can kill anything super quick because they are also quite expensive. Yeah, okay. And make the other 2 become level 4 as well. And this one. So finally we are in this final wave. We're going to pass this level. Let's set up another 2 laser gun. So we can use those laser gun to kill any big boss. So you can see those big bug is coming and they are very deadly. But anyway, we defended it and become a small bug. So let's do a level 4 and this one do a level 4. Okay, I think we can have some of the rocket instead, because I'm seeing a lot of the small creeps coming out instead of those big ones. And some of the bug is going past through. Luckily my laser react instantly, otherwise there might be a problems. They try to pass through and those rockets just can't help on the middle, but you can see all the level 4 laser is super efficient, and we passed this level on the last run. Alright, so I think I'm done with this tower defense. I will do it on the other day. That's why we also not to overrun ourselves just to play everything. But of course, if you have a lot of time to play, definitely you can work it out. Like, the fun is there. When you want to take the fun, you can just go and take the fun. I can try to do everything else. Now we are not very busy to do anything else now, because everything is on their own run. So we do not need to rush anything at all. Unless there is a war, then we have to work it out with our allies and make some of the attack together with our allies. Without that, definitely we do not need to rush anything else. Someone is, yeah. Yeah, so when you say someone going there, I mean, there's someone, the maximum gathering is 5, now it's 3. So someone's going in is become 4, and then I coming in is become 5. Definitely I can go. If it's already number 4 of them gathering in this mineral, definitely do not want to do that, even though I'm quicker to get it in. But your teammate will be pushed back. That is how you not trying to mess up with your teammate. Okay. So I think this is the things that I want to try to play for today's, and we will see it a few days later when we have this capital war open, like 3 days later on, 3 days and 15 hours. Right. So I think that's all for today, and let's say goodbye. If anyone have any question of this game, it's of C origins or any things that you want to ask, definitely can ask. I will reply you as soon as possible. That is how I try to help out everyone's. And that's all. Let's put it here and say thank you very much everyone for staying and watch the live stream. And see you guys next video. Goodbye.